Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Cimnanya on ISM. And thank you all so much for the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. Now, let me tell us something. You see the point where people go around, like older people, all these conservatives going around debating younger kids. I call them kids because majority of them are 18 years and no more than 20, 21 years. And you see Officer Canton or Officer Canton going to the campus to look for a way to use reverse psychology on them, and also get them to probably talk less while he be the one speaking, and then end up using God to cover it up. You all already know that you all are not good, right? Now let me tell us this: the fact that some people will see the truth and say the truth is it's not true, also tells me the kind of person you are. And I am going to say this, and I meant it. You all should stop gaslighting yourself. And also, Charlie Kirk is out there saying that some women are going to leave the house, telling their husband that they are going to vote for Donald Trump, only to get to the polling unit to vote for Kamala Harris. And I am going to ask this: why is it that some people got married to people that they cannot talk to? Because how can your husband see that? My wife's health is at stake if I vote for this person and go ahead to vote for that person. Who is marrying who, and why are we in that union? We people are not supposed to be married, because what kind of marriage is that? Man, let's get into this video.
What does anybody do for black people today?
That's a good question. That's what black people should be looking into, right? Democrats definitely not doing enough for black people. You can't name a policy. I'll put money on it today, right now. You can't name a policy that Democrats have done to benefit black people right now. I could tell you some that they benefit illegals.
But policies are
LGBTQ, I could go down the list.
Policies is nothing but energy. And if we know about basic physics, energy is just a force, but forces have to be acted upon for them to move.
So let's go with the Republican Party. What did Donald Trump do when he was in office? He secured funding for HBCUs, which I think was a positive.
Yeah.
He had these zones, I can't think of the name of it right now, it's skipping my mind, opportunity zones that he initiated. The First Step Act, which I was a part, me and Candace Owens and others were lobbying Congress, even lobbying against Republicans to get this passed. My uncle got out of prison. He got 40 years fed time for selling dope, and he got out early because of the First Step Act. So these are things that affect the black community, and economic success as a country helps everybody.
But at what cost of other countries, though? You got to think about we stealing.
But
we stealing though. We got to think about that, and then we stealing from our own ancestors in our own countries.
Well, we have a whole argument about the ancestor thing, because I think that black people should be more upset with Africans than they should be white people. Because how did we get here?
Well, I'm not African.
I'm not saying you.
I'm Caribbean. You see my flag.
Well, they should be mad.
I'm Trinidadian.
You should be mad at the Africans.
I ain't mad at nobody.
Well, okay.
I don't hold grudges.
Let me
That's the problem that we got, because we got narratives that are being pushed for us to be mad, and then we don't know where to take our anger out, because first of all, we have emotional intelligence. We're not emotionally intelligent. Yeah. So there's nowhere for us to go for us to even be able to express ourselves, or to even know how to express ourselves. So we take it out on each other, and that's the problem. That's where we at right now.
But see, you have the problem, and you also have the solution. It's to reverse the things that you're saying. So how about when you're on campus, how you treat your brothers and sisters? How do you treat white people? That's going to be what makes a difference.
I'm a beacon of light, and I stand with God, one and only.
Everybody know that. Then you continue to do that, and you'll be a light to other people. Everybody here on campus, the way that you make a change is you being the change yourself. It's the same thing with God. I won't come here with a Bible in my hand and hit y'all over the head with it. You got to live a lifestyle. When you live a lifestyle that people believe is good and moral, people begin to wonder, what are you doing? What are you a part of? And the same thing happens in anything else in your life. The faith, oh, she's still back. I thought I prayed her away. You still, as individuals, should look in the mirror and say, I am an individual living in America. I have all the rights that everybody else has. What am I going to do with it? And when adversity hit, how do you respond?
Of the downfall of the American family. I think it's so gross. I think it's so just nauseating, where this wife is wearing you'll show it, wearing the American hat. She's coming in with her sweet husband, who probably works his tail off to make sure that she can go, and have a nice life and provide for the family. And then she lies to him saying, oh yeah, I'm going to vote for Trump. And then she votes for Kamala Harris as her little secret in the voting booth. Kamala Harris and her team believe that there will be millions of women that undermine their husbands. and do so in a way that it's not detectable in the polling.
Of course, Charlie Kirk thinks the men are the only people working to provide a nice life for the women, because that is the world they live in, and that is the world that they want. And imagine creating an environment for your wife that she can't even tell you that she doesn't support a racist misogynist who is an adjudicated sexual assaulter, that she has to lie and say, oh yeah, hubby, I'm voting for him, and then going and actually voting in her best interests. This is the environment people like Charlie Kirk create for their wives. This is how horrible the Republican Party is, that they're actually afraid that their wives are lying to them about who they're voting for. And they don't realize that the responsibility for those, their women, their wives having to lie to them is on them. It's on them. My wife and I have conversations about politics. There are times we don't agree. Guess what? She gets to make her own decisions. She gets to tell me straight to my face when I'm wrong about something, because we have created an environment where we realize we're equal. We're equal. I don't sit around and say, I'm going out to work hard to make a nice life for you. These people are so backwards. And the fact that Megyn Kelly on one hand can say that that entire MSG rally was brotastic and it was disrespectful to women, and then on the other hand have Charlie Kirk disrespect her, his wife, and other women right on her show without any pushback, tells you all you need to know about the Republican Party. Period.
So this is all I got from this video. And see, ooh, that young man actually got a point. I love the energy he came with. Not until Officer Cantum. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, but I also do not care. You know, that man, it's household enemy. I mean, immediately, he also mentioned Candace Owen, because conservatives, that is the people, they work together. They have like minds, They feel that, Black people are, because of their problems, Black people are always blaming people for what happened to them. Black people this, Black people that, Black people that. And did you see how he tried to use reverse psychology on that young man? And he told him how you treat your brothers, like, on campus, the whites and all that. This thing determines, like, you have to God, the way you also brought in God and all that. Now, let me tell us something. All these people, they have really known how to gaslight themselves, and at the same time look for a way to manipulate younger ones. This young man is very much woke. The one that said he's Caribbean or Jamaican. Sorry if I. Yes, the one that said that showed his flag, right? He is really very smart. But it's really amazing how Officer Cantum, all those people, he's an old man. When I say old, probably he's in his 30s or maybe 40s, right? And he is on campus to debate a 20-something-year-old child or someone that is not even more than 21, 22, right? And then trying to flex his muscles that he knows what he's saying, because, they are the real conservatives and all that. People that shit on their own community and think because you are a Black person, what they end up asking you, what is it that why people achieve that Black person cannot achieve? That time they ask that question, trust me, they are trying to gaslight you. It's either you continue with the conversation and prove your point, or you walk away from them because they know what they are doing. See, let me tell us something. The fact that people that lie a lot come out on camera to tell you or talk about God, right? And use God to back their lives up, tells you how, excuse me, that are not even Christians, Because a real Christian will not come out to do something or say something like this. And back to Charlie Kirk. See, Charlie Kirk, I am really tired of you and your cohorts, right? Because it's a cohort, right? How you people come out if for somebody to marry a man that she cannot open up to, she cannot trust and all that, that means that man is also very dangerous to the woman. And for the woman to know that she married someone that is very dangerous to her, it's really the problem, right? You said Kamala Harris know that some people will go there and vote for for her instead of voting for Trump. Like, so Kamala Harris is now the one controlling the people's mind or controlling who to vote and who not to vote. How will a husband vote against the wife's interest? That is a question to be answered. You all keep calling God. You all keep saying that you believe God. You are pro-life. You are this. You are that. But one atom of truth is not in you people's mouth. All you do, or all you all know how to do, is to go out and gaslight yourselves, lie around, and come out and use God to cover it. You all aren't going to trick me because I already know how you guys operate. I mean, you all have the same timetable or the same, like, kind of words, like, to back up whatever claim you have to back up and all that. If you know them, you know them. You know how they walk, you know how they talk. And sometimes I already do not like engaging them because, like, and to women also that marry people that they cannot talk to, like, what kind of marriage do you go into? Like, you got married to somebody, and I understand people might have different political view, right? But when it comes to something that would be very harmful to the wife, like, are you okay? Oh, I mean, if there's anybody that needs that, a D&C bill and all that, it's actually women that need it more. You all already know where I'm going to. See you all in my next video. And for those that are acting like they don't need it, you all also know that you are lying. Bye for now.